Hey everybody, it's Pacman5698 and I got a video request from CommentMaker12 asking me how do you activate the multiplayer in the single player part of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Reflex, or co-op mode as it's called. Now the first thing I'm going to say is that you can do a co-op mode in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Reflex for the Wii, and here's proof. On the back of the case in the top right corner it has the Wii remote symbol and it has a 2 on it. But it's not like the PS3 or Xbox 360 editions of the game where you can have two players with two controllers and they each control their own different soldier at the same time. Here it's kind of lame. It's kind of lame compared to the other ones. So what would you do here is that you would have your basic controller for the game. Let's see, as you can see there, a first player Wii remote connected with a nunchuck. As you can see there, first player, so that you can, well, just begin to play the game. You can control everything. But then, for the co-op, you would get a second Wii remote. And the way that you can connect it to the Wii, you could do it by two different ways. You could sync up the Wii remote with the Wii by opening up the battery case and pressing the sync red button, and after that you would press the red button in the Wii, which is located above the SD card slot. So you would press the Wii remote's, you would press the Wii console's sync button and then the Wii remote sync button, and if you do them all at a good time, it should connect. And after that you can just press any button at any time in a game, and it will activate a two-player, a second-player controller for games that are a two-player or more. But another way is that you would go to the home menu, go to Wii Remote Settings, you would go to Reconnect, and it would be better to do this with two players, but you would, as you can see there, you would each press 1 and 2 in simultaneous order and hope that both of them connect. But sometimes it doesn't work, as you can see. Like, see this guy, he keeps on flashing and flashing and flashing, and and he's not going to stop. So you would go back there. As you can see there, but this time now, this guy is the other player. But either way you do it, you should have first player controller with a nunchuck, and the second player doesn't really need a nunchuck, so you can just have the second player, just the Wii remote on it by itself. Then after everybody's connected, you would go to mission select. You would select a mission. Let's see. I'm going to choose the first, real mission, Crew Expendable. Then you would just wait for the gameplay to kick in. Wait for the cutscene. This is a pretty good game. It has an interesting story. It's a spot-on port of Call of Duty Modern Warfare for PS3 and Xbox 360. Then I think I'm gonna skip the cutscene with A. This is a pretty cool mission, sets the basis of how epic the game itself is. There's the ship. There's Captain Price and an ounce of gas with this epic cigarette. There we go. Just wait. Okay. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins! And then after you do this, is that, sometimes you would have to press a button, but you see this yellow crosshair? This yellow-orangish crosshair? This is the second player. Now, the second player does not control his own soldier. Instead, the first player has to move around, and then the first player has to move for the second player, and on the screen, the second player can shoot anything they want. They shoot with B, but they pick up weapons and reload with A. As you can see there, it says reloading. It actually has words to show that it's reloading. And you can't use any attachments like grenade launchers for the second player. So this is why it's kind of lame, but it still is effective. I just broke that window, but let's see how it works on enemies. You can also switch your weapons by left on the D-pad. Let's see what we got on here. Oh. I was going to shoot that drunk guy, but they shot him for me. So let's see what second player can do to these guys. Reloading. So yeah, the second player can still be fun, even though the second player relies totally on the first player. And there it is, the orange yellow crosshair, and that's how you activate co-op mode. Co-op mode. Remember, first player has nunchuck, and then second player just has the remote, and you activate it when you go to a mission. So I hope this information was useful, Comment Maker 12, and I hope you have fun with co-op mode, and see all YouTubers later.